almost 2 decades, one name has reigned supreme in the action-adventure genre.
What will you do, Father?
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate.
A god-slaying, chaos-wielding force of nature that redefined action games forever. But what if there was a new kid in the block to challenge that throne? Sold, the deadly assassin of Phantom Blade Zero, forged in secrecy by a mysterious faction known only as the Order, and born from the depths of Chinese artistry. With the previous demo reveal, Phantom Blade Zero isn't just another game, as it feels and proves to be a gift from the game devs to the community, rather than a product forced upon it. So the question is, are we witnessing the rise of the next big thing? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I play and give insight on the best of action-adventure games, from God of War's brutal mythologies to the next-gen masterpieces you should look out for. And today, we're diving deep into Phantom Blade Zero, a game so intense, so stylish, and so culturally rich. It might just be the next big icon in gaming, so let's get into it. To understand just how massive this conversation can get, we need to talk legacy. God of War isn't just a game, it's history. A masterclass in character storytelling. Kratos became the blueprint for pain,
a part of his body,
redemption, and raw, unrelenting power. So now, imagine that level of weight and myth reborn, but in a world of feudal steampunk China. I believe that's exactly what Phantom Blade Zero seems to be striving for. There's been a lot of buzz calling it a Souls-like action game after its earlier trailers, but the founder and director stepped in to clear that up. From what we've seen, Phantom Blade Zero leans more on fluid combat than on punishing Souls mechanics. Swords clash. Martial arts flow like a choreographed movie. And with that latest 22-minute gameplay reveal, the devs weren't just teasing us, they were making a statement. Now let's explore more of its uniqueness. First up, the combat. While God of War thrives on sheer power and bone-crushing brutality, Phantom Blade Zero leans into fluidity, speed, and martial artistry. Every strike feels like part of a cinematic duel. Think Sekiro's sharp reflexes, Devil May Cry's flair, and Ghost of Tsushima's cinematic precision. And one of the most remarkable feats about games like that is your ability to think creatively and own every moment. From countering enemy blows to switching weapons mid-fight, you're in control of every second. In Phantom Blade, every decision is a blade's edge. Choose wrong, you're punished. Choose right, and you carve your own legend. That level of gameplay design doesn't just test skill, it invites mastery, fosters player creativity and awareness. Now let's get into the game mechanics and abilities, and this is where things get personal. The protagonist, Soul, isn't just fighting enemies. He's also fighting time as he is cursed to die in 66 days. This isn't speculation, and it's confirmed by the developer studio S Game. So every fight, every step, every decision is a countdown. That pressure bleeds into the gameplay. Soul's combat style blends ancient martial arts, dark alchemy, and lethal weapon mastery. And this isn't your typical parry and slash routine. From lightning-fast dodges to aerial chains to ghost-like counter-strikes, every move feels like you're dancing with death. It's fluid, it's intense, and it feels alive.
Shot-Chi surge. Should I leave her be and push on for now?
Now, Let's talk about the bosses and world design. The bosses, they don't just fight, they respond. The animations are so fluid. It genuinely feels like you're being attacked in real time. From precise parries to unpredictable special moves, every encounter demands perfect timing and smart decisions. At first glance, Phantom Blade Zero might look stylish but forgiving. Don't be fooled. S-Game has built 3 layers of difficulty, and players who tried the hardest setting describe it as punishing but fair, the kind that tests skill, not patience. As for the open world design, it gives a reimagined Wuxia realm vibe, steeped in Chinese folklore and Eastern mysticism. You'll move between eerie forests, sacred temples, forgotten ruins, and hidden bosses, each area dripping with atmosphere, like walking through living poetry. What's wild is how the game blends linear storytelling with open-world freedom, much like God of War Ragnarok. The world doesn't just open up, it evolves with you. Every region feels intentional, every path worth exploring. With all of that, the question is, could Phantom Blade Zero be the next God of War? Honestly, it might not replace it, but what Phantom Blade Zero might become is the next big icon. Just like Kratos redefined Western mythos, Soul could redefine Eastern storytelling in action gaming. And as a final thought, Phantom Blade Zero is more than hype. It might be the answer to folks who has ever asked, what comes after God of War? Will it live up to that challenge? We don't know yet, but one thing's certain. When it drops, we're going to find out together. More to come on the game's full release, with gameplay, reactions, deep dives, and breakdowns. So if you're riding this wave like I am, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Phantom Blade Zero could challenge the legacy of God of War? Or is Kratos still unmatched? Until next time, stay sharp, warriors.
Nothing can separate us, not even in death. I will be waiting on the other side.